Hello and welcome to another meticulous review. Today we'll be reviewing the Rochino l9x media box. All my reviews are based on the price of that item compared to other items in that price range, so please keep that in mind. Price time of the review, $31.99. First, let's talk quality. This box is made of high quality plastic and is sleek with a small footprint. The remote is functional, but it is cheap. All these media box remotes are, and I would suggest purchasing a real wireless mouse or a remote for it. The box is small and easily fits in your hand. It doesn't weigh anything. It did not get that warm. In fact, this is one of the cooler boxes I have tested. It's actually around 118 degrees Fahrenheit on top of the box when under load. It did come with an infrared remote. All infrared remotes for these boxes are bad. This one does have a few useful features of being able to learn 5 buttons from your TV remote. I do suggest you get a true wireless air mouse or keyboard combo for more convenience. Next is connecting. The water speed was about average for one of these devices. You won't be able to stream 4K on most of these machines reliably over wireless. You need to use Ethernet, or if you don't want to run cords, then use a power line adapter. I benchmarked the internal drive and was able to read at 50 megabytes per second, write at 14 megabytes per second. You really will only use the ROM to boot and will need to stream all content to this box as it comes with 8 gigs. Buy an external hard drive or get a fast USB thumb drive to play when you want. The device does not come with Bluetooth. It has one regular Gigabit Ethernet port for a network port that did work. It has an AV output that requires a 3.5mm to 3 RCA male cord. You can use this for stereo systems without the need for a receiver. It has a card reader that I tested a few SDHC cards and it worked fine. It also comes with 2 USB 2.0s. I tested a hub with several USB thumb drives and hooked several external hard drives to it. I used hard drives up to 4 terabytes in both FAT32 and NTFS, which work as expected. Let's talk about the loaded software. The launcher that came with it was actually pretty clean, all in English, and had the ability to change the language as needed. It comes with a RAM cleaner right on the homepage. It came preloaded with Cody, Netflix, and Hulu. Cody is fully loaded and comes with a lot of streaming add-ons for TV and movies. Cody is not developed by Rochino, nor are the add-ons. The add-ons will stop working randomly until they are updated by third-party developers. If you don't know what Cody is, you should go download it since it can be run on PC or any Android OS. Go watch some videos on YouTube, since if you really want one of these boxes, this would be your main player for videos. I did test Plex, Kodi servers, and other media shares, and they work. You can load any launcher you want if you don't like the one that it came with, since it is Android. Unlike a few devices, this device comes with a fully functioning Play Store installed, and the device is rooted. The Play Store does need to be downgraded to access the Play Store. I just uninstalled everything I could, then installed everything I would use, and never touched the Play Store again. Let's talk chipset. This uses the new S905X, which means it can play 4K. I have listed the S905X manufacturer codec specs. This does mean it can play 4K video with H.264 and H.265, otherwise known as HEVC. It can play 1080p and lower resolutions as well. When I tested video playback on the media box, it did play 4K and played it well. I tested several 140 megabit 4K videos that ran with no problem. I did need to tweak some settings in Kodi, which was Cody's fault and not the fault of this machine. After I changed the set, no longer just got a black screen. It does stutter on extremely high bit rates that are overkill. Really, anything about 35 to 68 megabits is too high to notice any difference, and this can do at least 140 megabits. To fix the video playback, you need to disable AMC codec in Kodi by going to the settings and set setting level to expert, then go to acceleration and uncheck the round circle next to AMC codec. Leave the rest alone and exit. Now to gaming. This is not a gaming box. Gaming boxes are 3 to 4 times how much this box price is. The processor is designed to play 4K video and does it very well. It can play some medium graphic games, but none of the high graphic ones. It does come with a 1-year warranty, which is very rare for these devices. Now for benchmarks. In Geekbench 3, I got a single core score of 642 and a multi-core score of 1840. I have been using Geekbench 3 for a lot of my scores and recently upgraded to Geekbench 4. Geekbench 4 tests differently, so I originally thought this was a slower media box. However, all my other scores in other benchmark programs came back higher. So I reverted back to Geekbench 3, and when I did, the scores were higher than the other Geekbench 4s, making it actually faster. 3D Mark's Ice Storm, 4085. Disk speed, read 40 megabytes per second, write 14 megabytes per second. Epic Citadel, 43 frames per second. Now for my likes. It can play 4K easily. It can access and play my media library. Android OS, low price, small footprint. The hardware is fast for the price. Rooted device, installed Play Store, one of the lower temp media boxes, 1-year warranty. Dislikes, no Bluetooth, even though none really have it for this price. Wi-Fi was decent for these machines, but wish it supported 5 GHz. Of course, this would increase the cost a lot. Final thoughts. The device spits out 4K 1080p and anything below it with available to ease. It has the S905X instead of just the S905 chipset, which means that it has HDR built into it as well as the V9 codec for when more applications start using it. I would recommend removing all programs you can from this media box and then install Cody, Hulu, Netflix, ES Explorer, and anything else you might want. This way, you only have the minimum needed programs running on it. From my benchmarks, this box is plenty fast and doesn't use the slower low-end RAM that other budget media boxes usually use. Also, the heatsink seems to do its job well since it only got slightly warm when I was benchmarking and never got above 118 degrees Fahrenheit on the outside of the box. This box doesn't have Bluetooth, which if you want that, you'll more than likely have to pay more. Really, this box is perfect for being able to throw it on a TV and stream movies with the added ability to play 4K movies without problems. If you only expect that, then you will be happy with this machine. I was still able to do a lot more on this machine and play some low-end to medium-end games. Browsing the internet was snappy, and most apps work fine. However, like I said, this mainly is a media box. This one comes with a 1-year warranty, which is extremely rare for these machines. Bottom line, it's hard to find media boxes that are not made of substandard parts which hurt their performance. Based on my tests that I have showed you, this one actually plays 4K at an amazing price. As always, I hope you enjoyed my meticulous review and the fact that I gave you too much information.